What's something people don't know about urban legends? Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Shadows. Tonight we delve into the world of urban legends, those creepy tales whispered in hushed tones passed down through generations like cursed heirlooms. You know the ones, the stories that make you double-check your back seat or avoid eye contact with your reflection after midnight. But what is it about these stories, these chilling narratives often rooted in a kernel of believability, that captivates us? Why do they linger in the darkest corners of our minds, resurfacing when we least expect it? Maybe it's the thrill of the unknown, the unsettling possibility that these legends might be more than just stories. Or perhaps it's their ability to tap into our deepest fears, reminding us that even in a world saturated with technology and information, some mysteries remain unsolved. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure, urban legends are here to stay. Picture this: a stormy night, rain lashing against the windows, the wind howling like a banshee. The trees outside sway violently, their branches scratching against the house, adding to the eerie symphony of the night. Inside, a young couple listens to the radio, their only source of comfort in the growing darkness. The room is dimly lit, shadows dancing on the walls as the flickering candlelight struggles to keep the darkness at bay. Suddenly, the music is interrupted by a news bulletin. An escaped mental patient, they say, armed with a hook for a hand. The couple exchanges worried glances, the tension in the room thickening as the announcer's voice continues to relay the chilling details. The story of the Hookman is a classic, a staple of campfire tales and slumber party scares. It's a story that has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding new layers of fear and suspense. He's the stuff of nightmares, a shadowy figure lurking in the darkness, waiting to strike fear into the hearts of unsuspecting teenagers. His presence is felt even before he's seen, a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. But beyond the jump scares and creepy imagery, the Hookman legend taps into something primal, a fear of the unknown and the terrifying possibility that danger could be lurking just outside our doors. It's a fear that resonates with everyone, regardless of age or background. This tale has been told and retold for decades, each generation adding its own spin to the legend. Some versions are more gruesome, while others focus on the psychological terror of being hunted by an unseen predator. He's been featured in movies, TV shows, and even songs, his hook scraping its way into our collective consciousness. The Hookman has become a cultural icon, a symbol of the fears that we all share. But the Hookman is more than just a scary story. He's a cautionary tale, a reminder to be careful who we trust and to always be aware of our surroundings. His story serves as a warning, a lesson in vigilance and the importance of staying safe.
And remember, always check the back seat. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This is your channel name, bringing you the creepiest urban legends to keep you on your toes.
Step into any dimly lit bathroom, close your eyes and whisper her name 3 times. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. A chill runs down your spine, doesn't it? The legend of Bloody Mary is practically a rite of passage, a dare that's both terrifying and irresistible. She's the queen of the mirror, a vengeful spirit who appears to those brave or foolish enough to summon her. Some say she's the ghost of a woman who died tragically, her spirit forever trapped between the realms of the living and the dead. Others believe she's a witch, her powers amplified by the reflective surface of the mirror. Whatever her true origins, Bloody Mary has become synonymous with the fear of the unknown. The act of summoning her is a gamble, a terrifying game of chance where the stakes are high and the consequences could be dire. But the thrill of the unknown, the possibility of catching a glimpse of something truly terrifying, is a temptation too strong for many to resist.
Dare to call my name and face the mirror's wrath.
Chapter 3. In the digital age where the lines between reality and fiction blur, a new breed of urban legend has emerged.
Born from the depths of the internet, I am a testament to the power of collective storytelling and the chilling potential of online folklore.
He's a tall, faceless figure in a black suit, his limbs unnaturally long and slender, his motives shrouded in mystery. He stalks his victims from the shadows, his presence often heralded by static interference and feelings of unease.
Unlike traditional urban legends passed down through word of mouth, my story spread like wildfire across the internet, fueled by creepypastas, photoshopped images, and amateur films.
What started as an online horror creation soon seeped into the real world, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. The Slender Man stabbing in 2014, where two 12-year-old girls attempted to murder their friend, claiming they were acting on the entity's behalf, shocked the world and highlighted the dark side of online culture. Chapter 4. The open road, a symbol of freedom and adventure, also holds its fair share of mysteries. The long stretches of asphalt, often cutting through vast, uninhabited landscapes, have a way of making one feel both liberated and isolated.
And few urban legends capture the eerie loneliness of the highway, quite like the tale of the vanishing hitchhiker. This story has been told and retold, each version adding its own twist to the chilling narrative.
Imagine driving down a desolate stretch of highway, the only sound the hum of your engine and the wind whistling through the trees. The road ahead seems endless, and the night sky is a blanket of darkness, punctuated only by the occasional flicker of distant headlights. Suddenly you spot a lone figure by the side of the road, thumb outstretched, seeking a ride. The figure is barely visible in the dim light, adding to the sense of mystery and unease.
You pull over, driven by compassion, or perhaps a touch of morbid curiosity, wondering what circumstances have led this person to be out here alone at such an hour, only to have your good deed met with an unsettling twist. The air inside the car feels heavy, and a sense of foreboding creeps in.
The hitchhiker, often a young woman with a sad story, accepts your offer of a ride, her voice barely above a whisper as she provides directions to a nearby town or house. Providing directions to a nearby town or house. Her presence is almost ghostly, and you can't shake the feeling that something is off. But as you approach their destination, you turn to find your passenger has vanished, leaving behind only an empty seat and a lingering sense of dread. The car feels colder and the silence is deafening, leaving behind only an empty seat and a lingering sense of dread. You can't help but wonder if it was all a figment of your imagination, or if you had a brush with the supernatural.
This tale, with variations found across cultures and continents, speaks to our fear of the unknown and the unsettling possibility that not everyone we encounter on life's journey is who they seem. It's a reminder of the thin veil between reality and the supernatural, and the unsettling possibility that not everyone we encounter on life's journey is who they seem. The open road, with its promise of adventure, also holds the potential for encounters that defy explanation, leaving us to question what is real and what is imagined.
Chapter 5. In the darkness of a parking lot, a lone woman fumbles with her keys, her mind racing with thoughts of the day's events. The shadows seem to stretch and twist around her, creating an eerie atmosphere that makes her heart pound faster. Every sound, every rustle of leaves seems amplified in the stillness of the night. As she finally unlocks her car door and slides into the driver's seat, a sense of unease washes over her. She takes a deep breath, trying to calm her nerves, but the feeling of being watched lingers. The dim light from the street lamp casts long shadows inside the car, making her feel even more isolated.
A quick glance in the rearview mirror reveals nothing out of the ordinary, but the feeling persists. She adjusts the mirror, hoping to catch a glimpse of anything unusual, but all she sees is the empty back seat and the dark parking lot behind her. Her mind races with possibilities, each one more terrifying than the last.
The legend of the killer in the back seat is a chilling reminder that danger can lurk in the most unexpected places. This story has been told and retold, each version adding new layers of fear and suspense. It's a tale that preys on our deepest anxieties, making us question the safety of even the most mundane situations. This urban legend often involves a woman alone at night, her senses heightened by the vulnerability of her surroundings. The isolation of the parking lot, the darkness that seems to close in around her, all contribute to the growing sense of dread. She can't shake the feeling that something or someone is out there, watching her every move.
As she prepares to drive away, a shadowy figure emerges from the back seat, a knife glinting in the darkness. The sudden appearance of the figure sends a jolt of terror through her, her worst fears realized in an instant. The glint of the knife is a stark reminder of the danger that lurks in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
This tale, often shared as a cautionary tale, has become ingrained in our collective consciousness, a reminder to be vigilant, to trust our instincts, and to always be aware of our surroundings. It's a story that resonates with many, tapping into the universal fear of the unknown and the unseen. The dark urban setting, the empty streets, and the ominous alleys all serve to heighten the sense of danger and suspense. It's a story that taps into our primal fear of the dark and the unknown, reminding us that even in the safety of our own cars, we may not be truly alone. The journey home, which should be a time of relief and relaxation, becomes a tense and nerve-wracking experience. Every shadow, every flicker of movement becomes a potential threat, keeping us on edge until we finally reach the safety of our homes. From the haunting figure of the Hookman to the digital terror of Slender Man, urban legends continue to captivate and terrify us all. These stories, passed down through generations, reflect our deepest fears and anxieties, reminding us that some mysteries may never be solved. So the next time you find yourself home alone on a dark and stormy night, or driving down a desolate highway, remember the legends we've discussed tonight. And if you hear a noise outside your window, or see a figure lurking in the shadows, don't worry, it's probably just your imagination. Probably. Do you have a favorite urban legend that sends shivers down your spine? Share your own chilling tales in the comments below, and let's keep the spirit of storytelling alive and well.